Welcome on to O'Brien Icehouse for a final. It's finals time here in Premier of Ice Hockey Victoria, and it is the top of the table Jets taking on the second place Blackhawks, and what should be a big encounter. The winner of this game goes straight to the grand final, which will be on the 31st of October. So they've got a little bit of a rest up. The loser will play on the 24th of October against the winner of the other semi-final coming up later tonight. Big game coming up. My name's Michael Clough and I'm joined in commentary today by Figures. Welcome, Figures.
Thanks, Cloughie. It's good to be back with you, mate. How are you?
Good. And this game, we're talking about winners. There will be a winner coming out of this. There's no ties and finals.
No ties.
There will be overtime provisions.
Yep. So
if we are square at the end of regulation.
Touch wood. We don't need this, but there will be 10 minutes of 4v4 overtime if required, and at the end of that 10 minutes, if a goal's not scored, then we have it go to a shootout. So it's playoffs time. Anything could happen, Cloughie. We've got two teams who are out there raring to go, trying to secure their place in the grand final for this winter season of 2025.
And the advantage of finishing in the top two is, to use probably parlance from other sports, they get the double chance.
Yep. Exactly.
So it's not one and done if you lose, but you do get the second chance. But the Jets will come in this one favourites. They didn't lose a game throughout the regular season. Only one game they had a tie in. So the Blackhawks do have a battle in front of them as we've got this game underway, and Max Astafiev has the puck now for the Jets. So Barrett cycling it back now for the Jets. Stretch pass was ambitious and didn't quite work out. Damien Holland will come out of his crease and play the puck. So Dixon out wide to Velez. To Josh Velez with the puck. And skating that would be Dan Madchen now for the Jets. Just overskates it there for a moment.
Oh,
and we've got a penalty coming out of this.
No love lost between these two teams, as early on we're starting to see the claws come out.
So Josh Velez will make his way to the penalty box. That hit was too late.
Absolutely.
Madchen wasn't in possession of the puck at all.
No, he'd well and truly. It had vacated his possession.
And if anything, they were getting in the way of the linesman as well. So that didn't want to go down too well with the referees, it should be said. So Artem Astafiev with the puck. Jets on the power play. Shot comes in there by Jeffrey, and it's going to be gloved by Damien Holland.
And Cloughie, according to the scoreboard, it looks like it's a double minor, so there's going to be 4 minutes or 2 and 2.
And not the way you want to start the game. Because this Jets power play can be particularly lethal, so they can go bang, bang, and be 2-0 up.
Yeah.
Before you know it. So Connors just plays that one off the boards. It's going to be kept in by Tyson Jeffrey. So now Artem Astafiev out wide. It's a good pass to Hudalakis, lines up, shoots, and Holland makes the save.
Nice play along the boards there. A bit of the old Don Bradman playing it off the boards to yourself. And we see that shot from Hudalakis. Winds up. Rips a fast shot, but goaltender was able to get across and get good positioning prior to the shot being released. Good save.
So from the face-off, puck is in dispute at the moment. It's being picked up now by the Jets with the pass out towards Kennedy. So Max Astafiev went in the corner, and that's going to be cleared away. Brown will come out of his crease. Kieran Brown didn't have much to do. He's nearly turned that one over. Great chance there for the Blackhawks. So Bartlett has it. Then overskate the puck. So Kieran Brown officially only faced 2 shots last week against the Jets.
And Lazzarotto had a beautiful opportunity there. Unfortunately, he couldn't control it. It just went straight underneath his stick. He plays that puck up into space. Well played by him. They're short-handed, but they're doing quite well. Oh, what a move!
Nice move there by Dixon. So McCoy. Tied up, Madchen just poke checks it and clears the zone. So far, so good on the PK from the Blackhawks.
It's winding down to the 2-minute mark, so that'll be the first minor evaporated.
And that they have killed the first of the 2 penalties. So Barrett along the half wall. Hudalakis back out towards Barrett. Barrett looking at his options. Goes to the top of the crease. The tip was from Kennedy. But Holland in good position. So Artem Astafiev just walks in, fires, shoots, looking for the tip. And there's Lily Matchin who got a piece of that one.
Broken stick for McCoy.
And that stick is a very awkward spot in the slot, particularly if you're the defence. So Barrett, Hudalakis. Fires, shoots, Holland with the save. Rebound on offer. Artem Astafiev with a shot, and Holland makes the save again.
Great work by Holland there. 2 big saves just when they needed it. Still got a minute 13 left on the power play to the Jets. But that was probably their best opportunity yet. After a very big opportunity down the other end of the ice.
So face-off has been won there by the Jets. Artem Astafiev just delays and then pass out wide to Hudalakis, who will go back to Artem Astafiev. Now Jeffrey with the shot pad save by Holland. Puck is still loose. Shot there by Barrett. Barrett gets it again with a second shot, but that was straight into the netminder Holland. And the puck is out of the zone. Jeffrey goes back to Hudalakis. Now to Artem Astafiev. Astafiev just walks in, fires, shoots, scores!
Oh, wow, what a beauty. A finesse play there by Astafiev. Does a nice little puck handle, bit of a toe drag, and then just puts it straight through the 5-hole of Holland, who has been good so far. Great toe drag, quick release. That's everything that the Jets were wanting from that power play. But credit to the Blackhawks, who put in a very good effort on the penalty kill. Unfortunately, they're down 1 early on in the game.
And it's the Jets who have the puck now, set in deep. Holland will come out of his crease. We'll leave it for Bartlett. Bartlett stripped to the puck. Attempted shot there by Canto. Lazzarotto clears it. And that will be an icing call. And the puck will make its way down the other end of the rink here at O'Brien Icehouse.
So we've definitely seen on the uptake of that goal from the Jets, some adrenaline has been shot into their veins because they are looking fierce just off that last play. The last 2 plays, the dust has been wiped off and they're ready to go now.
The shot differential, 7 shots to the Jets, none so far to the Blackhawks. And they're already a goal down. Max Astafiev with the puck goes out wide to Yuka Canto. Canto, nice move, but then he was stripped of the puck by Velez. So Shaw in the corner, stripped of it by Lazzarotto. Pass was a good one too, finds Dixon, who just trickled back towards his captain McCoy. Stretch pass out wide, it's a good one to Lazzarotto. His inlet pass was blocked, and now it's Bartlett who'll have to go back to McCoy. Just banks that one off the boards, being picked off by Max Astafiev. And his brother Artem on that occasion was offside, and we'll have a face-off.
I don't know what he was thinking there, because he could see that Max was cutting through to the centre, not crossing that blue line, but he kept skating into the ozone. But it doesn't matter, it'll come outside the ozone, into the neutral, and we'll have a face-off.
So, face-off has been won by the Jets, and Max Astafiev gets out towards his brother Artem. And now it's Max Astafiev will skate back with the puck. So Matchin. That would be Nash getting towards the puck, so Nita has it. Just bounce that one off the boards. And Max Astafiev with the puck. Will get out towards Artem. Astafiev goes back to Max. Just cycles back. And a little spin around pass finds Dan Matchin out wide. Rink wide pass. Was looking for Kennedy. Couldn't find him. Brendan Connors for the Blackhawks. Gets it out towards Rob Clark. So Clark just left that puck behind, has to go back and retreat, and then loses it once more.
Oh boy.
It's been picked off by Artem Astafiev. Cuts into the middle lane. Thought about a backhanded pass. Now he's looking the half wall, so he's looking up and goes out wide towards Hudalakis. Fires, shoots it, it trickles through.
Hudalakis will be happy with that one. The Blackhawks, good back checking, good collapsing in on the attacking players, but unfortunately forgot that there were more players coming into the O-zone, and Hudalakis was one of them. 2-0. 8 shots to nil as well.
The issue is that play broke down when Rob Clark lost the puck twice.
Yep, absolutely.
That's where it started getting messy for them, and then Artem Astafiev just rings around the Blackhawks defence. And the top of the table, Jets stamping their authority in this game early. Jeffrey, try to play it out towards Barry. Jeffrey gets it back, he goes wide. It was just too wide there for Canto. And so Sam Bartlett with the puck for the Blackhawks. Velez, Bartlett once again. Try to get out towards Justin Dixon. Dixon back out towards Bartlett. Now Velez looking for Dixon as well. Pass was blocked. And Parkinson. So Barrett just poke checks it away there from Bartlett. Canto in support to Canto. Just waits for the trailer. Decides to go for the shot himself as Parkinson was a little late getting there. And then he had a tight angle shot that don't hit the side of the net. And it's been cleared away by McCoy. So Parkinson out wide and Matchin with the puck. Good poke check there by Bartlett, and Matchin has to go back. Trickles out of the zone, but Matchin finds Max Astafiev. He'll just steady the ship for the Jets. Pass out wide, looking for Matchin once more in the corner. Blows a tyre. And now Josh Velez try to find McCoy. Lazzarotto. Just in that deep, but skating on that one now will be Jeff Klink for the Jets. For sure. Finds Max Astafiev.
Oh, good work by Max.
Very good work. Now along the half wall. Try to cut it in again, looking for Artem. And just taken down there was Shaw. We got a whistle as Holland just gloved that one.
And Max Astafiev in the neutral zone there. What a dangle move around the around the defending players to get it around them and into the neutral zone. Good attacking play and a dangerous shot on goal. Blackhawks yet to tally a shot.
Jeffrey looking out towards Shaw. It's going to be skated out. Just trying to force his way through there was Nesbitt. And we got a penalty.
Looks like Hudalakis is going to be called for interference on that one.
And the Blackhawks will go in the power play.
Just a little bit too much there. The puck was well and truly gone, and you can see here, it was probably that second one where he held on to him. He can get in the way of the chasing attacker, but once you start holding on to him, that's when you're going to get called for interference. Now the Blackhawks are on power play.
Big power play coming up for the Blackhawks. Even if they don't score, they just need to get a bit of momentum, get some shots on net. Out of this power plays, McCoy finds Velez, got a shot away. And they've got their first shot on the board. So Dixon just walks in. Drop pass to Lazzarotto. McCoy back to Lazzarotto. And a shot there by Velez in the slot. But Brown makes the save. So he's faced more shots this power play than he did the whole of the game last week against the Sharks. It's Artem Astafiev. The puck comes the other way. Tries to get out towards Shaw. Nice move, but it went between the legs of Shaw, who was screened for most of that pass. Still Max Astafiev with the spinner arm and move. Finds Artem Astafiev in the corner. Eating up some valuable PK time are the Astafiev brothers, as Max has it. Got it from Artem. Try to work his way around Bartlett. He was lined up by Velez and has lost the puck, but that was a good 20-odd seconds of PK time.
Yeah, really good work there by the Astafiev brothers.
So shot comes in there by McCoy. Brown with the save. Barrett in the corner and up against Velez. Matchin also there. Puck trickles out. Dixon looking for the Lazzarotto. Tight angle shot. And that will be gloved by Kieran Brown. And we'll have a face-off.
Clever play there by Lazzarotto. He had a tip in front early on in the power play. But here we'll see Astafiev getting absolutely lined up by Velez. And then on that one, trying to catch the goaltender sleeping. A bit of a low percentage shot that oh, and we've got some penalties coming out. Maybe? As the penalty ticks down. 11 seconds left on this power play to the Blackhawks.
And so from the face-off, the linesperson just wasn't interested in waiting for the Jets to have their numbers correct. As we're back to 5-on-5 hockey, Connors with the puck, flips it up out towards Sykes. He'll play that one off the boards. Max Astafiev with the puck. He goes out wide, intercepted by Woods. Woods' backhanded pass unsuccessful. Blocked by Hudalakis. Woods again turn it over, this time to Barrett, but he has plenty of support as that looks like it's Nesbitt on hands and knees, just trying to stop the progression of the puck. Canto, Barrett hit him, so an unintentional block. Nesbitt battling with Parkinson for the puck.
Oh.
Ref letting play go on.
Blackhawks got away with one there. Oh, sorry, Jets got away with one there.
Pass to the point. Looking for Parkinson, just couldn't quite find him. Sykes ties up Parkinson. And now Connors will just flip the puck up and clear it and get the awkward bounce there for Hudalakis. Absorbed now for Elijah Kelly. Sorry, that's Matchin, who now has the puck. So Dan Matchin. Drop pass, a good one out towards Adam Astafiev. Couldn't trap it as cleanly as he'd hoped. And Josh Velez now for the Blackhawks. Goes out wide. Connors, I think, was making a line change. Realised it was coming in his direction. Now finds Lazzarotto and he'll make the line change. So Adam Astafiev just burns off Josh Velez. Nice move there by Adam Astafiev. Now to Larkis, number 2 for the Jets. Looking for Shaw, couldn't find him. Being picked off there by Bartlett. Lazzarotto out wide. Velez trying to cut it in towards Dixon. Kept in by Velez. McCoy just walks in. Shot attempt was blocked. Dixon with the puck now for the Blackhawks. Bartlett thought about winding up for the one time, but decided against it. And now it's Tyson Jeffrey looking to clear. Hit Klink on the back, and Klink goes back out towards Hudalakis. So it's still in the defensive zone for the Jets. And Hudalakis hasn't been able to clear. Is set in the corner by McCoy. Klink will go back and retrieve the puck. And now Jeffrey. And that's going to be an offside call. We're down to 1:45 remaining in this opening period. And the Blackhawks are steadied.
We're starting to see some good work here by the Blackhawks. They're making some clever plays. At the blue line there, we saw Bartlett, and he just didn't try and make that shot happen. The pass wasn't great, so he just decided to settle it and recalibrate. Clever move.
So Matchin clears for the Jets. And on the boards now, it's going to be Bartlett. Ooh, he was met heavily there, and the puck's been turned over. Canto. The side against the pass to Bergstrom. And that pass there by Matchin's probably a bit too clever by half on that occasion. Now Canto. He's tied up. Sebastian Bergstrom in support. That shot attempt was blocked. Canto will send that in the corner. Kennedy, he's tied up there by Nita. Max Astafiev fires, shoots. That was blocked right off the stick, and we'll have a face-off.
And Seb Bergstrom has been a call-up from the B grade team, putting in a really good effort so far, Cluffy. He's been putting in a lot of work behind the play, drawing defenders to him in the slot on that last play. He's doing well.
So set in the corner there by Tyson Jeffrey for the Jets. Now Connors will skate it out. Here's a chance for Lazzarotto. Time fast running out in this first period. Lazzarotto battling it with Jeffrey for the puck. Jeffrey wins it out, sends that one in the corner. And that should be it for the first period. And at the end of the first of this first semi-final, it is the Jets 2 over the Blackhawks 0.
Yeah, and what a start that we saw with the initial turnover by the Jets goaltender right out in front of his net in the slot while they were on the power play. And I thought for a moment there that it was going to be all Blackhawks early on, but that script flipped very quickly.
It was that 4-minute penalty to Josh Velez.
And I mean they scored in the latter half of that, and then Hudalakis on that other play where the Blackhawks just swarmed on the two players, one of them being Artem Astafiev, and left Hudalakis open at the point, and he didn't make any mistakes.
I do feel like the Jets, they're looking more dangerous when the Blackhawks turn it over.
Absolutely, which they're doing a lot. The Jets are forcing turnovers, especially throughout the neutral zone. You've got Blackhawks that are streaking up ice, going north, but they're not necessarily providing good options. They're getting into space, but unfortunately they're leaving too much for a Jets player to come in and just steal it away, which we saw a bunch in that first period. They need to be attacking, like heading back, getting some clean, crisp passes going that they can then feed, as opposed to just trying to get a long pass going where there's going to be players that cut it off. We'll see if that happens this period.
So start of the second period, the faceoff has been won by the Blackhawks, but it's been turned over. Barrett will take the blue line now for the Jets. He's forced out wide into the corner. Just looking for options, pass to the slot. Holland got a piece of that and blocked it off. Now it's Artem Astafiev, pass back. Shot comes in there from Hudalakis. That was just off target. Kept in by Jeffrey. We'll send that one into the corner. In fact, the play was offside, so it must have just crossed the blue line. Ambitious pass looking for Lazzarotto. It's been turned over. Jeffrey had a poke checked away from him. Lazzarotto passes a good one out towards Velez. Just walks in, tries to cut through. Empty net, but getting there first. David Barrett there for the Jets.
That play that we just saw in the neutral zone, Cluffy, that's what I was saying in the first period. They were doing it all the time.
So backhand attempt by Artem Astafiev, and Damien Holland will have that one and we'll have a face-off.
I must say the recovery there by the Blackhawks to actually get an offensive opportunity was really good, but there was no support in the slot. When you see your teammate going in, holding off the defenders, you need to be supporting. You need to be forechecking. You need to be getting into the slot, getting those opportunities for the rebound.
So Connors now for the Blackhawks. Gets it out towards Kelly. Nesbitt trying to work his way through, but he was just stood up there by Max Astafiev. Shaw's pass looking for Canto. Canto's done really well. Should walk in, fires, shoots. That was a good shot. And Holland, I think that may have hit his skate blade.
He got the slightest little sliver of it.
But it was enough to make sure it went wide of the net. But a great setup for the Jets, and they're still battling for the puck. Canto goes back out towards Shaw. Shaw tied up there by Connors. Rid him into the boards, did well. So Matchin now for the Jets, just lost the puck. Kelly will swoop onto it for the Blackhawks. Battling with Clint. Clint got a piece of that one. And Woods will send that one in the corner just to make sure that Elijah Kelly got himself back onside. So Artem Astafiev play's being called onside as Shaw will send that one into the corner. Artem Astafiev got there first but stripped of the puck. There by Sykes.
Oh, no.
And it passes a poor one, but Jeffrey will get there first for the Jets. And then it's glided on by Shaw, who will make his way to the bench for a line change.
Yeah, that was a bobbling puck there that Hudalakis tried to make play, but didn't want to agree with him.
So McCoy now for the Blackhawks, looking at his options, goes out wide towards Nash. Nash will send that one into the corner. Hudalakis will skate onto it. Good move there by Artem Astafiev to avoid the check. Skating onto it first for Les. Ambitious pass. And it wasn't touched there by Lazzarotto because I think just to make sure there wasn't any issues with the line change. Velez has the puck now. Looking for Dixon in the slot. He couldn't get there in time. Dixon is there now, but just managed to avoid the hit of Bergstrom.
Well done.
Kennedy gets it out towards Canto. Oh, with a soft pass, just deep. Now Bartlett gets the puck for the Blackhawks. Extended pass, Mrs. McCoy.
The officials have been getting in amongst the play, not exactly with their consent. A couple of times that they've been caught up in some hard checks.
So Parkinson's a good pass there. Canto with the shot. Holland with the save. Puck is still loose, and the pass into the slot just couldn't quite find Barrett. It was blocked by McCoy. So Matchin keeps it in at the point. Pass there by Canto to Barrett. Barrett to the slot. I think Matchin might have got a little piece of that one. Matchin battling for the puck. But now it's Bartlett will clear for the Blackhawks. Finds Dixon out wide to Lazzarotto. Little backhand attempt. It's just on the wrong side of Bartlett, but a good build-up from the Blackhawks. And then Bartlett still battling for the puck and has done well, but eventually the Jets will get control. Pass by Max Astafiev. And that's going to be nice and calls. Leading that race there was Brendan Connors.
And Astafiev having a friendly chat with. I thought it was the official at first, but it's one of the Blackhawks players. He thought he was going to get to the puck first, but it was certainly Connors that he got the puck first, and that's the thing that the referees and the lines people are judging when they call off icing.
So face-off has been won by the Blackhawks. Sykes with the shot and Brown with the save. As there's a bit of trash talk there between, I'm assuming it's trash talk between Brown and Nisbet, unless they're organising their post-game drinks.
Yeah, Nisbet just saying g'day.
G'day in other Australian words.
Maybe. Needs to get some lip readers in.
So from the face-off, and Woods looking there for Sykes, missed him. And the puck goes down the other end of the ice. Holland plays that one, clears the zone. Klink, he'll go back. And towards Jeffrey, looking for Klink again. A little drop pass by Shaw to Klink. From Jeffrey to Hudalakis. Now it's Jeffrey. Not much happening in the neutral zone at the moment for the Jets. Supposed to send that one deep, and that's going to be an icing call. And that was good defensive work by the Blackhawks. They just trapped the Jets. They couldn't find a way to even enter it into the neutral zone.
Yeah, I did like the composure of the Jets players there, though, not trying to force a pass, which is what we've been seeing a lot from the Blackhawks, unfortunately. But really well played by the Blackhawks to put that defensive pressure on and make them work for it. No easy entries.
And so from the face-off, it's the Jets who win it. Shaw will just bank that one off the board. Zudalakis will get out towards Artem Astafiev, who just plays it along. So Sam Bartlett with the puck now for the Blackhawks. Goes with a rink-wide pass out towards McCoy. Lazzarotto just bounced off him to the favour of Les, but good work there on that occasion by Jeffrey. Takes the blue line. Artem Astafiev just walks in, fires, shoots Holland with the save. Off of that big rebound. Kennedy was lined up in a nice big hit there. I think it was by Dixon. And Bartlett looking to clear the zone. But it's sent straight back in. McCoy should get there first for the Blackhawks and does. Outlet pass. It's a great one in the end to Velez. Little drop pass. Lazzarotto goes in, shoots. Brown with the save. Rebound on offer. Velez was there. Beautiful setup for the Jets, but in the end, saving the day. I was going to say by the Blackhawks, but saving the day for the Jets was Kieran Brown.
And Dixon woke up this morning and chose chaos as we saw that massive hit and a huge save by the Jets goaltender, making sure that there is no rebound for Velez to come in and swat it away.
So we've just got a little meeting of minds there between Max Astafiev and Lazzarotto. So Sykes goes out wide towards Connors. That's to concede some territory, and the pass was a poor one. Canto looking out towards Max Astafiev. Connors intercepted it, found Dixon. Dixon now just forces it over the blue line. Try to cut the shot, pass in the middle lane, but that was intercepted, and Sykes now has to wait for everyone from the Blackhawks to get back on side. So Matcham will skate onto the puck now for the Jets, and he'll skate it out of the zone. Looking at his options, there's not much there, so he'll continue to play the puck into the corner, try to drive towards the net. Then a pass couldn't find Canto. So now Dan Matchin. Matchin takes the blue line. Looking at his options. Forced to cycle back along the half wall into the corner. Finds David Barrett. So Barrett goes for the shot himself, and Holland gloves that one. We'll have a face-off.
Great shift from Matchin there. He absorbed a hit down below the goal line off Velez. They had a chat as they went back up the ice. And then Matchin jumps up into the offense, and two very good opportunities there for the Jets that were pretty much off the back of his work. So hope to see more of that.
And so face-off won by the Jets. Adam Astafiev keeps it in, just walks in, fires, shoots, and that is directed to the bread basket there of Damien Holland.
Nice gobbling up of it there. There was some traffic in front of Holland, but he managed to get in the right position. Got eyes on the puck. Made sure that his position was good so he could make an easy save. 8 minutes 20 left in the second period.
So face-off won by the Jets. Jeffrey to Adam Astafiev along the half wall. So skates it into the corner and then cycles back to the half wall. Barrett. Barrett protects the puck. Pass out, looking for Hudalakis. Couldn't get a clean touch on that one or a shot. Hudalakis now forced back to the point. Try to get Barrett and sent into the corner. Adam Astafiev. Astafiev goes out wide. Jeffrey. Wide pass. Eventually it's picked up by Hudalakis. And Clint. Pass to Barrett. Barrett to Adam Astafiev. Astafiev just keeps it in, finds Jeffrey. Another pass that was wide. So the Jets probing, but the Blackhawks defence is standing firm at the moment. Barrett with the puck. He was just bumped off it. Bartlett, outlet pass was a good one too. But getting there first will be Max Astafiev for the Jets. He's turned over back out towards Bartlett, stripped the puck by Kennedy. Kennedy will send that one in the corner. Damien Holland will come out of his crease. Now Canto, the pass was a poor one. McCoy getting there first, had to play off the boards, but it's been intercepted by Kennedy. Kennedy to Canto, couldn't quite find Max Astafiev. Outlet pass, finds Velez. Matchin gets there first for the Jets, finds Astafiev. That's Max Astafiev.
Great hip check there. Dixon again. He's been using his body all night.
So Astafiev with the puck. Passes the slot, but it's been picked off by Bartlett. Good pass, finds Velez. Velez there cherry picking. He was just bumped off the puck, and there's going to be a penalty call out of this one.
Yep. 100%. That was a dangerous play by the Jets defender. And he's lucky that it's only interference by the looks of it.
Dan Matchin doesn't agree with it though, but he'll have to make his way to the penalty box as he'll be escorted by the linesman and Gary Lopez with a quick call on that one.
Yeah, that was close to an illegal check to the head. As he was absorbing the pressure, well played by Velez there, but yeah, no love lost between those players. Absorbed the pressure from the other defender, and
classic example of when you're a player, when you're a ref, because Dan Matchin is a ref.
Yep, but
didn't make the ref's job any easier though.
He's not wearing his stripes. He's not wearing his stripes tonight.
So we'll have take two in the face-off as the Blackhawks just got their line change wrong.
Yeah, Andrew Crowther making sure that they don't try and sneak anything past him.
So Blackhawks on the power play, and now Connors just keeps that one in. Sykes, Dixon to Velez, cuts in, gets a shot away, and Brown makes a save and makes sure everybody knows about it.
Good play there by Brown. Managed to get his stick onto it, pop it up into his breadbasket. With 1:23 left in the power play for the Blackhawks and 4:40 left in the period.
So Blackhawks unable to keep it in from the face-off. Bartlett will go back out towards Dixon. Blackhawks are now inside Dixon, just trying to work his way through. So Bartlett just bumped off the puck there by Canto. Battle along the half wall. Now Velez, pass to the slot. Lazzarotto out wide. McCoy should skate onto it now. Fires on net, puck is loose. And eventually Brown will glove that one. And it was gloved. I think Brown gloved that just before Velez with the little poke check got in.
Yeah, and Brown was not too happy about that, but, I mean, to me, from where I was standing, the puck looked available, so I didn't have a problem with the play.
Yeah, it was loose, but yeah, it's just covered at the time when,
Right.
as Velez was committed to the poke check.
Yeah, right.
That scenario.
Yeah.
So no, I don't think it was malicious.
No.
But still, goalies get annoyed with those things. Shot comes in there by Bartlett. Brown with the save. Velez with the puck. Gets it out towards Lazzarotto, looking for Dixon. Couldn't quite find him. Barrett will clear the puck. Beautiful pass out towards Parkinson. Parkinson now left the puck behind. And the penalty's been killed. So good penalty kill in the end there by the Jets. Although the Blackhawks, with that poor initial line change, lost a lot of time.
Yeah, absolutely. And when you're down by 2 goals, you need to make the most of your power plays. You need to make sure that those changes are quick and efficient.
So Matchin now just burns off Bartlett. Pass out, looking for Parkinson. Just couldn't get there in time. The idea was good. And the execution nearly there.
What a play by the captain of the Blackhawks there. Went down, avoided the hit, and then managed to control the puck straight back up again.
So Max Astafiev now will take the blue line for the Jets, but Artem once again was the player offside as called by Brian Johnson.
Yeah, a little bit too keen there, once again from Artem. But as
it
we
looks
see,
like the Astafievs are just slightly out of sync.
And good pressure there from Bartlett coming back. No easy entries once again.
The Blackhawks win the face-off. Being picked off, though, by Jeffries. The pass there by Connors, and he'll just fire on it. A bit of a Hail Mary attempt. Holland had that one covered, so now it's needed for the Blackhawks. Gets it out towards Clark. Out wide towards Lindsay Nash, who will send that one to the corner. Making it a foot race. Larkis will get there first for the Jets. Just pass through the legs of Nash. Connors keeps it in for the Blackhawks. Sends that one in the corner now, Shaw.
Shaw's been good tonight.
So Shaw will go blue line to blue line. Shaw gets the puck back. Little drop pass out towards Pink. Winds up, shoots, and that's it. I think the back netting probably up near the top.
It hits someone and then the net.
Yes. But moral of the story is we have a face-off coming up.
And a good moral it is. I like a good face-off. We've got 1 minute 16 left. I turned New Zealander for a second there. 1 minute 11 left in the second period.
So face-off won by the Jets as Kennedy tried to get it back out towards Max Astafiev, but the pass was a weak one. It's been picked off. Matchin break the play up. And now Canto gets it first for the Jets. Walks in, fires, shoots. Shot was blocked there by Sykes. Velez stripped away there by Canto. Sykes, little backhander out of the zone. Then Velez, a no-look pass out into space, but getting there first will be Kennedy for the Jets. He'll send that one into the corner. Sykes will go back, get the puck. Been chased down on that occasion there by Bergstrom. And now Max Astafiev takes the blue line, looks at his options.
Good little stutter step there.
And just turned, that was Connors inside out, did Max Astafiev. So Astafiev still with the puck. Looking for Bergstrom, over-skated it. Dixon now happy to play that one off the boards, but that's hit the netting. And we'll have a face-off.
No, we won't.
No, we won't because...
End of the period. And yeah, it's certainly not the first period that we saw repeating itself. 18 shots to 10. Blackhawks with some very good opportunities, fixing it up with their passing plays through the neutral zone. Hemming the Jets in on their blue line, making sure that they're not getting easy entries, and it's still a 2-0 game. Blackhawks still in
defensively, the Blackhawks were much better defensively.
Oh, absolutely.
And certainly making it harder for the Jets to clear their defensive zone.
Yeah.
But they've had their chances. They've had some good setups, but they've lacked the polish so far. But they probably they've lacked the consistent amount of really good chances That passes, particularly from the offensive blue line, which is something that the Blackhawks can be quite good at.
Yeah.
Particularly that top line, Velez,
Lazzarotto.
Dixon.
Yeah.
They're doing it, but it's just not sticking as well as it has at other stages during the season.
Yeah, but I had to eat my words a little bit on that one, because a couple of those long passes where they're going up to the attacking blue line with a very long pass, they paid off beautifully, and some really good opportunities, especially on the stick of Lazzarotto and Velez. Those two have been pushing hard to the net, getting shots on. They just need that extra person down in the slot, going in on the rush with them, so that when they get that shot off and it bounces into the slot, that they can just put it straight into the empty net.
So, start of the third period in the face-off has been won by the Jets. They lead 2-0 with 1 period remaining. Of course, scores are level at the end of this. We do have overtime provisions, 4 and 4 for 10 minutes. To Barrett. To Machin. To Artem Astafiev. And play nearly broken up there by Josh Velez. He did force Astafiev out of the zone. So Machin, little soft pass out towards Max Astafiev. Astafiev battling with Bartlett for the puck. Max Astafiev finds his brother Artem, back to Max. Try to get back to Artem, but that play's been broken up. Here's a chance now for the Blackhawks. Velez got it from Lazzarotto, tries to get back out towards Lazzarotto. And a great defensive work there by Dan Machin. Just got the poke check. Just as it got a little bit messy for the Blackhawks, Parkinson. It's Barrett. Out wide. Artem Astafiev. Shot comes in. That was blocked. Poke checked away by Lazzarotto, but Max Astafiev has it. Gets it to Artem, his brother. Shot there by Artem Astafiev, and Holland with the save.
And a great save by Holland just when they needed it. Blackhawks had a very good opportunity there, a 2-on-1 breakaway, but Machin back-checking like a fiend. Absolutely rubbed the play out. Didn't even get a shot on net, and then the Jets went straight back the other way.
So Jets won the face-off. Jeffrey with the shot and Holland with the glove save.
And that's the thing, he's faced double the amount of shots, has Holland, and only let 2 in, so he's having a good night as well.
That said, relatively thin on the shot count for both sides where we are at this stage of the game.
Yeah.
Only 30 shots in total, 20-2 in favour of the Jets. So outlet pass, only found Jeffrey. Shaw got himself back on side, fires, shoots, and Holland with the save.
Yeah, and that play almost benefited the Jets there, as Kelly got his skate on it, but it slowed down the puck enough so that Shaw could get back on side and carry it straight in for a shot on.
We'll have take 2 on the face-off.
Both Blackhawks players going, who, me? Was it me?
So face-off being won by the Jets. Hudalakis got out towards Jeffrey, sending that one in the corner. Canto tied up by Brendan Connors. Nesbitt there in support for the Blackhawks, and it's going to be cleared away now by Elijah Kelly. Hudalakis plays that one to board, and there Bartlett.
Another broken stick.
Proving to be an expensive night, this one.
Yeah.
So Bartlett, good work there for the Blackhawks. Tried to pass to the low slot. Bartlett forced into the corner, and it's been turned over. So Shaw with the puck. I think he's worried about, he was going to cut into where that broken stick was, and nearly got stripped of the puck there by Bartlett. So Nesbitt gets it out towards McCoy. Stolen away from him by Artem Astafiev. Just cycling on the half wall. Goes to the left, goes to the right, finds his brother Max, who's tied up there by Nesbitt.
Blackhawks might have gotten away with one there as well, so.
The Machin. Pass out wide, shot comes in there by Kennedy, and it's going to be gloved by Damien Holland.
Yeah, hard play along the boards there. As Astafiev, he tried to manage the puck, tried to absorb the hit and make a play. But as we'll see on the OSM live replay, didn't have a lot of space. The initial tap with the stick, followed up by a body check. Good body check there, but lucky to get away with it. That elbow came up a little bit high.
So cleared away, but only temporarily. And that occasion by Bartlett was kicked in by Max Astafiev. McCoy, outlet pass, looking for Lazaretto. Eventually does get it, but he's forced to cycle back into the zone, and he'll go out wide. Looking there towards Sam Bartlett. Velez now skates onto it. Pass there to Lazaretto, and that shot was wide. But one of the best setups we've seen from the Blackhawks tonight.
Have to see more of that if they're going to get back in this one.
So Max Astafiev finds his brother Artems. He's forced to retreat. Blows a tyre because he was tripped according to the referee.
Yep.
And Brown goes in there. And the Jets go for the extra skater, Canto. He'll take the blue line. Pass finds Matchin back out towards Canto. To Artem Astafiev. It's going to be touched up by Lazaretto, and the Jets will go on the power play as Velez makes his way to the penalty box.
As soon as he went down, you can see... Is it here? No, it was before that. There it is. Velez, I think, reckoned he went down a little bit too easily there, but when the stick is in the skates and the player goes down, 9 times out of 10, you're going to the box. So, unfortunate for the Blackhawks. Hopefully they can have a penalty kill like their first one of the evening.
So shot comes in there by Jeffrey for the Jets. Parkinson to Hudalakis. Shot attempt was wide. Connors tried to clear the puck. Wasn't able to. Connors will get it back. And Connors does clear the puck on this occasion.
One of the Blackhawks staff almost got a souvenir in the face, being the puck.
So Barrett takes the blue line, then fires, shoots, scores! Top shelf!
What a shot! If you talk about darts, they don't come much dartier than that.
That was a bullseye. Absolute laser that hit the crossbar.
Bar down.
Bar down, yep.
Yep.
And what it means is the Jets now hold a 3-0 lead, and they're halfway there to a spot in the grand final.
Yeah, if you're the Blackhawks, you'd be... This is where last-ditch efforts come in. You need to dig deep, and you just need to start putting pucks on net. Stop cross-checking behind the play, stop all that kind of stuff. Just play hard and play clean. No more penalties.
So Woods just send that one deep, and now it's Max Astafiev for the Jets. So Matchin with the puck. Forced to cycle back and look at his options. Pass out towards Max Astafiev. Hasn't been able to clear the zone. He's been picked off now by Nesbitt. Fire shoots looking for a tip there. Kelly couldn't get there in time. Artem Astafiev now. Little drop pass out towards Dan Matchin. Max Astafiev with the puck. Takes the blue line. Just flips it out wide looking for Shaw. But that was just blocked, I think, by McCoy. I think it was on the way through, and it's going to be gloved by Damien Holland. We'll have a face-off.
Yeah, good play by McCoy. Trying to break up that pass, and he did it well. We've got 10 minutes left for the Blackhawks to score 3 goals and tie this thing up while not conceding any.
So, face-off has been picked off there by Lazaretto, who take the red line, goes out wide towards Velez. Velez pass looking for Lazaretto. It's loose. It was blocked by Tyson Jeffrey. Now it's Artem Astafiev with the puck, and he'll look to clear the zone. He'll skate it out himself. So Artem Astafiev, the strip to the puck. Lazaretto now for the Blackhawks. We'll drop pass out towards Dixon. He did get a piece of it, but not enough. And now here's Artem Astafiev with a bit of space, just driving the net, gets a shot away, and Holland with the save.
And while we've been singing his praises all night, Dixon just a bit too casual there on his own blue line, and could have kept it in but didn't. And Jets came back with a really good opportunity there. And they'll have an ozone face-off.
So the Jets with the last, since we did last check on the shot count, they've got the last 6 shots of the game.
Oh, here we go.
The attempt there was blocked by Velez. Brown comes out of his net dangerously. Velez with the puck. Brown had to recover, and that attempt hit the side of the net. And now Barrett, who scored the last goal there for the Jets. Outlet pass out towards Canto, looking for Parkinson. He takes a tumble, but that was of his own volition.
Yeah, he tried to do a Superman.
Now Parkinson to Canto. Canto fires, shoots, rebound on offer, and the save by Holland. Lazaretto's outlet pass wasn't that great. Just poke kicked away by Canto. Max has to field, go out towards Tyson Jeffrey. Looking at his options. Goes out wide, Yuka Canto. Now Barrett skating onto the puck. Tied up by a couple of Blackhawks, and it's Nita who plays that one off the glass. So Max has to feed looking there for the tip, and Canto got the tip, but it was still blocked by Holland.
That's probably going to go for icing. Oh no.
And it falls short of the line, but it doesn't matter anyway, as Bartlett was the first player onto it for the Blackhawks. Just bumped off it there by Shaw. Has support, but eventually the Jets will clear the zone. So Artem Astafiev just trying to cut in the middle lane. The pass is a good one. Udalagas fires, shoots. Holland with the save. So Shaw tied up by Bartlett along the boards. Another shot comes in. And now Hudalakas.
Good pressure there by Nash.
So Clark will send that one into the corner. Clink out wide. And just winding up and shooting there was McCoy, but Brown made the save. But they're the things the Blacks have got to do. Sometimes, there's an opening and you just got to shoot when you're three goals down.
Yep. You get the ozone face. You get the ozone face off out of it. You get a shot on goal. Make the goaltender make a save. Like at this point, there's no such thing as bad shots.
And that face-off did happen a little bit quickly, it should be said.
Yeah, but also the Jets have to...
Very slow on the...
Yeah, that was a little bit of accidentally on purpose from the Jets, and they've got a bench warning for that one. Just for taking way too long. And Andrew Crowther's letting him know. Oh.
And so it looks like the two refs, Andrew Crowther and Gary Lopez, will have a little bit of a discussion.
Be interesting to see what comes of this.
Remember, time is the enemy of the Blackhawks at the moment, so they want the discussion to be a quick one, whatever happens.
Yeah. And it looks as though somebody's going to be going to the...
So it's going to be a penalty against the Jets, so this would be a bench minor.
Either a delay of game or a too many players. Not sure which one it's going to be called as. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now the Jets are...
They're very slow again.
They're playing some very clever hockey here. This is a really good way to eat down the clock. It doesn't matter when you're up by 3 goals and it's not stop clock.
Yeah, it's a rundown clock. Yeah,
very clever play by the Jets.
This is milking the clock. Normally you wouldn't want Jets to be this slow, but it's working on this occasion. Blackhawks win the face-off. Shot comes in, hits the pipe there from McCoy.
And the rebound was not able to be capitalised on either.
Great chance for the Blackhawks.
Jinx by me, coach.
Now Hudalakas will get onto it first for the Jets. Outlet pass, finds Artem Astafiev. Artem Astafiev with speed. He's good work by Bartlett, but he's too quick in the end. Gets a shot away. Probably tried one move too many then Artem Astafiev. So outlet pass finds Lazaretto. McCoy takes the blue line. Delays. Shot attempt was blocked by Match and poke kicked away there by Brown.
Good play to the slot.
And so Velez goes out wide.
These passes need to be crisp and clean and quick. Get the goaltender moving.
So Velez just try to play that one off the boards. Dixon looking for McCoy. And it's going to be cleared away, so the Jets clear it out.
50 seconds left in the penalty kill. Or power play, depending on which team you're barracking for.
So Lazzarotto with the puck. He will clear the zone. Now pass out wide has been picked off there by Jeffrey. He'll send it straight back to where it came from. And this penalty is actually a delay of game penalty they're being called for.
Cool.
So Connors, the slow approach, takes the blue line. Lazzarotto out wide.
Well done.
That was just in. Shot comes in. It's trickled through.
Touched on the way through. Possibly. Yeah. It was touched on the way through, and it looks like Connors is going to claim the goal there. And that's exactly what the Blackhawks needed. You just get one back, and as we're approaching stop time, Cloughy, a bit of life in their team.
Well, they've actually, at the moment, assuming the Jets don't score again, they've earned that stop clock time for the final 2 minutes.
Absolutely. So,
and when you're a couple of goals down, that can count for a lot.
Yeah.
You can start Mastafiev.
Oh, sorry.
Out wide. Shot comes in from Hudalakis, and Holland with the save.
And you can start looking at things like pulling your goaltender with a little bit less concern, because if you can get a stoppage, it doesn't matter so much about whether you've got an empty net or not. So as we approach the final 2 minutes of the game, the Jets have outshot them by double. 30 shots to 14, 3 goals to 1. But the game's certainly not over.
Far from it. It's kept in on that occasion by Tyson Jeffrey, but eventually does come offside.
And we are into stop time at 1 minute 59 seconds. So, and the face-off will come out outside the O-zone. Keep an eye on Holland, the Blackhawks goaltender, as soon as the Blackhawks get possession, because I can imagine that they're probably going to use him on the bench and get that extra skater.
So Barrett. Pass looking for Canto. Canto now in the corner. He's being tied up by Dixon. Bartlett is also there in support for the Blackhawks. Barrett with possession of the puck. Sent back corner where Canto was, but no longer. Dixon rode the check there from Canto. Early pass there by McCoy, unsuccessful. Losing his edge there was Holland. Luckily for him, the Jets didn't get possession of the puck.
He was so keen to get out of his crease and to the bench that they hadn't even cleared the zone yet, and he was already out of his crease.
And now also blowing a tyre there was Canto. Velez to Lazzarotto. Down to 1 minute remaining, and Holland will come to the bench. So the Blackhawks will go for the extra attacker. So Velez tied up there by Machin.
Don't expect to see any penalties either.
Velez still with the puck. Little backhand attempt by Lazzarotto.
Just
and
wide.
In the corner. Machin tried to play off the boards looking for Barrett. So Machin with the puck. Outlet pass being intercepted there by Nesbitt. Woods out wide looking for Lazzarotto.
Just shoot it.
So Machin.
20 seconds left.
So Max Astafiev.
Happy to eat up clock.
Puck comes loose. Barrett will just clear it out of trouble with 10 seconds remaining. Bartlett will go back. And we've got a whistle. As we've still got in the corner there.
Oh, that is a really dangerous play.
Went lit with a leg lift, and we'll see what does come out of that, because that is very late. And so Machin's just had a little bit of a glove punch there for Lazzarotto.
And just while
we're in the final 6 seconds, so the game result is now done. I just can't see 2 goals from the Blackhawks in 6.5 seconds.
Yeah. While that was happening, yeah, it was Woods skating in on the goaltender Kieran Brown, and just having a bit of a quick shot on net.
which usually doesn't go down very well.
No. It was all in jest.
Oh, okay.
They were both ready for it, and they were both.
It was done with consent.
It was It was all good in the hood.
So it looks like we're going to have some coincidental minors coming out of this one.
And Cloughie, I wouldn't be surprised if we see some disciplinary action out of that, because that leg lift, you could
be very dangerous.
It's potentially a slew footing call to be looked at later, and when you've only got potentially one game left in the year, that may sit you out for the big one. So keep an eye on that.
So still the Blackhawks with the extra attacker, but the Jets who win the face-off. Shot comes in, and it's just going to be a little bit wide, and it'll be an icing call as the clock runs down to point.
More discussions.
Second, and there's some more extracurriculars going on as well.
That's Connors and
Klink is in there.
Yeah.
I think Connors is just encouraging the referees to make some penalty calls.
Yeah.
And realistically, the clock's been adjusted, so we're probably going to have 2 seconds come out of this one.
Yeah.
There's a lot of chat between the two sides and the benches and the referees. So
Andrew Crowther trying to get Connors to go to the box. As both him and Klink will sit for their allotted 2 seconds. And the officials are just gathering to have a chat.
So for what it's worth, the earlier penalties, at least for the Jets, are roughings against Sasafiva and Machin. So it's been called a roughing call, that one with Machin. I'm just waiting for the updates to come through for some of the other ones. So, but now you've got Connors and Klink in the box as well. And the clock runs out. And with that, the Jets win another game, remain undefeated for this season, and they progress to the grand final on the 31st of October.
Halloween.
And probably not in the end, a bit of a snippy way to end the game. Probably not the way you wanted the game to sort of flow itself out at all towards the end. It got a bit chippy. It got a bit... let's just say that last 10 seconds stretched off for about 3.5 minutes.
Yeah. It was the longest 10 seconds of my life. But seriously, if these two face off in the grand final, touch wood, I'm so excited for that matchup. Not to get too ahead of myself, because they still have another game, the Blackhawks. They've got to earn their spot, but they're still in the hunt. And this game may have just been setting the tone for them, and just being like, we're not gonna get pushed over. We are here with a fight, and we are going to bring it to you if we meet again. So I imagine that's probably what that was all about at the end. But the Jets with a very dominant performance tonight.
They were cleaner.
They were crisper.
Certainly in the attacking sense with their shots and that type of stuff. Some nice setups from the Blackhawks, but the cohesion we've seen from the Jets for most of the season just wasn't quite there. But mentioned the Jets going to the grand final on the 31st of October. The Blackhawks live to fight another day. They will play next on the 24th of October against the winner of the next game, which is coming up from 9 p.m. Melbourne time, which will be between the Demons and the Bison. And the winner of that game will take on the Blackhawks. So that is coming up shortly. But this game, won by the Jets, who continue to assert their authority on the competition with a 3-1 win over the Blackhawks, and they progress to the grand final. We'll take a break. We'll be back shortly with our next game starting from 9 p.m. Melbourne time, and that's between the Demons and the Bison. In the meantime, we'll take a short break. My name's Mike Clough. On behalf of my co-commentator figures, we'll see you soon.